Referee Martin Boddenham also allowed Ross McLaren to replace Summerby on the substitutes bench. Our match commentator at the County Ground is Roger Malone.
Well, welcome to the County Ground. Player-manager Glenn Hoddle was in the team announced to the paying public, and the crowd was told that Nicky Summerby was on the subs bench. But Summerby's come out wearing number 4, and there's no Glenn Hoddle. No doubt, though, about the number 8 for Swindon, Andy Gray, signed on loan from Tottenham to toughen up Swindon's midfield. Well, Charlton unlucky in many ways today. They're without 4 of their first-choice men through injuries. Scott Minto, that excellent left full-back, he's replaced by Paul Bacon wearing number 3. And with Colin Walsh, Peter Garland and Carl Lieben all missing from midfield and attack, Alan Kirbishley, one of Charlton's unique joint management team, has taken off his suit and put on his shorts to play himself for the first time this season. And referee Martin Boddenham from Cornwall gets the West match moving. Charlton in their change strip of blue shirts and black shorts playing right to left. Well, Swindon, one place outside the promotion playoff zone, certainly need to win this one to polish their credibility as promotion contenders. Its opponents, just like today's Charlton, from just below Swindon in the table, who do need to be beaten if the Wiltshire side are to resemble genuine promotion runners. Charlton, on the other hand, are occupying 10th place in the table. They come here with the extraordinary sequence of five consecutive draws in their league matches. There was also the FA Cup draw. They obtained 1 goal each up at Leeds before losing the replay 3-1 this past Wednesday night. Well, that's Kirbishley on the ball there. Their joint manager wearing number 11. For Steve Gatting, brother of the England cricketer Mike Gatting, Kirbishley for Robinson to chase. But Bodin first. White, Kirbishley. Good play by Andy Gray. That's what they borrowed him from Tottenham to do. Nicky Hazard to Kerslake. Steve White to Summerby. Pollock to Maskell. And cleared there by Barmer.
Number 4, Nicky Summerby, and number 14, replacing him, and it's in hopes that Summerby will be lost.
I just heard the announcement there from the loudspeaker that Hoddle is not playing. I suppose quite a few of the crowd had noticed that, but certainly a shock for the home supporters, really, that their star man not turning out today. But the strength of the squad is there, and young Summerby, an excellent player, and he'll let nobody down. This is Gary Nelson, who doesn't usually let Charlton down. Dyer. Good cross chance here. Oh, a fine save there by Fraser Digby. Well, as the cross came in there for Pardew, you can see he was well unmarked. And Digby read it like the class goalkeeper he is, and a good catch. Good running there by Robinson. Setting up Pitcher. Charlton's second corner of the game. won by Durham. Pitcher. So Kerbishley with the corner. Dyer. Careless clearance there by White. Some would say a forwards type of clearance. Robinson. Obstruction by Craig Maskell. Free kick to Charlton. Kerbishley and Robinson over the ball. The manager gives it to Robinson. And that's against the post, and what a lucky let-off there for Swindon. And it ends up in the net. Scrappy finishing there by the home side. Nelson claiming the goal. Well, as that ball comes in, you can see all is not well in the Swindon defence. There's a reprieve off the woodwork, but Charlton scramble it home. Nelson claiming it. Play by Horlock. Bowden. White. Maskell. Mickey Hazard. Oh, good shot! Super shot there. Well saved by Bob Boulder. Well, you can see Hazard demand the ball there. No options on. Good shot there, wasn't it? But too near to a good goalkeeper. Bacon to Barmer, to Robinson, cut out by Taylor, Horlock, Maskell. Steve White to Maskell. Well, why not? Maybe he could have caught Bob Boulder napping, but Boulder up to the job. White. Bowden. Maskell. Oh, good ball. It's come down quick enough for Horlock. Good cross. Chance here, but well cleared there by the number 2. Good play by Pitcher there, who originally made the clearance, and he completes it. Tackles are ripping in now, and Swindon want this ball and want this equaliser. Charlton matching them, the crowd loving it, pace of the game warming up. Oh, good tackle there by Kerbishley. The old bones can still do it. Barmer. Pardew to Robinson. Getting away from Bowden nicely. Now Swindon have got 4 red shirts inside, 3 blue ones. Cut out there by Calderwood. Corner kick. Strong wind here. White again not getting to it when he might have done really, the red number 11 there. But Swindon have got away with it. Maskell. Shaking off young Bacon well. But the support, not that quick arriving, is it? The crowd don't like that. Summerby, mind you, it's not easy to move across this boggy pitch that fast. Hazard. Pitcher. Yes, that's a good one, isn't it? Really bombed in there. Dyer, running it out there. Calderwood with it. Well, despite all the pressure that Swindon are bringing to bear on the edges of Charlton's penalty area, they're not showing up much inside it. Hazard. Kersley. Summerby to Maskell. Summerby wants it back. There he is. There's a chance here, but the keeper's out well. Good advance there by Bob Boulder. Well, Swindon trying to work the old 1-2 there, but Boulder said no thanks. Now Kerbishley to Pitcher. Pitcher against Kersley. Kerbishley against Hazard. Dyer to chase that one. Bit of a nudge there from Calderwood, but referee allowing it. And in fact, what have we got? Another corner kick. Well played, Dyer. Manager Kerbishley with the corner. And it's nodded in there by Dyer. That's number 2. Alex Dyer, 27 minutes gone. Swindon 0, Charlton 2. What a shocker for the county ground fans. Well, it all looked pretty simple for Charlton, didn't it? And not very good from Swindon's covering point of view. And Alex Dyer said thank you. Pollock, Gray. Kersley. Plenty of passing in midfield, not enough penetration might be the verdict from many of the Swindon fans so far. Good penetration by Summerby, though. Can he get the cross right this time? Nope. Well cut off by Gattin. Pitcher. Calderwood. Digby. He's got Taylor free. White's away. He's got Maskell inside him. Can they get this right? Goal! Nicky Summerby! 2-1. Swindon reply. 11 minutes from half-time. Well taken goal. But as White broke away, Maskell wanted it inside, but White saw it covered, let rip, and from then on, Swindon got lucky. Some of his intuition took him to where the chance was. 2-1, Swindon back in it. Andy Gray. Nice ball to Hazard. Hazard to Craig Maskell. Brought down. Corner kick, Mr. Boddenham's decision. Have another look at that. What did you think? The referee's decision is final. Hazard. Bowden. White. Well won by Taylor. Start again. Hazard. Kersley. Hazard. Steve White, he's penetrated. Chance for Maskell. Blocked there by Webster. Vital for Charlton, that was. Corner kick. Bowden's free corner kick. Calderwood, super goal! Colin Calderwood! Well, what a well-placed corner kick, and Calderwood read it well and in there, and what a storming header. 2 goals each, 40 minutes gone. Thriller at the county ground. Calderwood, scorer of that dramatic equaliser. Summerby, who got the first one, as Swindon hit back. a shot there from young Summerby. So the end then of a dramatic first half in which Charlton led through Nelson and Dyer before Swindon got to work. Nicky Summerby there, number 4, put them back in the action after 34 minutes, and 6 minutes later, skipper Colin Calderwood made it 2-2. What a cracking first half. Join us again after the break.
In this continuous test.
And it's Swindon now playing right to left in the West match, and what a cracking match it is too. 4 goals we've had so far. The plot, a really exciting one, with the visitors taking the lead 2-0 and the home side coming back to square it up at half-time. Charlton on the attack again early in the second half. That's Kirbishley. Blocked there by Andy Gray. Webster to Boulder. Very difficult, those situations for goalkeepers. Ball played to them. Forwards come bearing down on them. The wind swirling the ball about. Don't get it wrong and kick it to the wrong coloured shirt, because otherwise it'd be a goal behind them. So what is virtually a corner kick for Swindon Town with Andy Gray's mammoth throw. Look at that. It's flat too. And it caused Boulder all sorts of problems. And crowd don't like the fact that the referee's given a free kick against Swindon. Well, those who believe that some referees put goalkeepers in cotton wool, and I'm inclined to be a member of that club. Webster away well for Charlton. Horlock has it though. Takes on Pardew, uses Gray, doesn't use Gray. Yes, he does. Bodin. Corner kick. Alan Kirbishley doing the covering for Charlton. The corners have meant goals today. What's going to happen now? Bodin's coming in. Boulder under pressure there again from Steve White. The free kick given against the striker. Good strong work there by Kirbishley, but Gray has it for Swindon. Gives it away to Dyer. Can he liaise with Nelson? Waiting for the support in Bacon. Charlton want to do it their way, at their pace. Keep possession, not give the ball away. There's nothing wrong with that. Swindon play that way. Horlock's won that back to Swindon. And clever play there by Bodin to nick it into touch off Robinson to keep the throw. Hazard. Maskell. The wind deceiving Maskell there. Took the pace off the ball, but Swindon still have it. Kerslake. Calderwood. Kerslake. Swindon getting a lot of possession, making out a case for what could be a dramatic victory here. Coming from behind, 2 goals down. One fancies them to get this 3rd goal. Chance for Hazard. It didn't come down quickly enough for him, so Boulder could get down. Not enough pace on the shot. Good Swindon pressure there. They build the move. The chance eventually comes to Hazard, but Bob Boulder is there for Charlton. Gatting to Barmer. Robinson. Well, the ball accelerated by the wind there. There's just as many problems playing with the wind as against it. Pollock. Good play by Bodin. Worked out badly, though. Nelson's picked out Robinson, who's blocked there. Bacon. Taylor getting a foot in there. And Bodin. And here's Hazard. And here's Craig Maskell. He's got White in the box. There are 3 defenders. He's having to wait for reinforcements. Here's Horlock. He's getting his first touch, let him down there. The Dad will be disappointed with that. Otherwise, there was a shooting opportunity on if he could control it. But Pardew has it. The man with 7 stitches in a cut eye against Leeds in midweek. Such were Charlton's injuries, he had to play. This is Nelson. This is Pitcher. Kerslake trying to make life difficult, but Bacon has it. Dyer robbed by Calderwood. Steve White. Bodin on the left side overlap. Hazard picks him out. Can he catch it? Not quite. Just too much pace on the ball. So Swindon bring on David Mitchell with 15 minutes left. They take off Craig Maskell. One striker for another. Big Dave Mitchell, the Australian international. And Robinson's away here. The offside trap didn't work that time. And a very good covering clearance there by Taylor. No messing. Human torpedo. Get it out. Corner kick. Well, you can see the offside trap is sprung there by Robinson. Good cross. Good covering by Sean Taylor. So, Charlton also making a substitution. That was Robinson's last run. Robinson replaced there by Grant. And Grant with an immediate touch of the ball. Wow! Oh, everyone left it to everybody else there, didn't they, for a moment? And it sneaked wide. Well, what a dramatic goal that would have been by Grant. His first touch of the ball. Dyer. Fine goalkeeping by Fraser Digby. And that's why Fraser Digby has regained this goalkeeping spot from Nicky Hammond. Mitchell. Summerby. Again dragged down by Gatting that time. Free kick to Swindon. Hazard. To Bodin. All left foot. It's a good one. Hazard. Gray. Whoa, what a shot! Oh, tremendous shot! Super save as well. Well, that was fully 30 yards out of Gray. That trip there, and what a good save by Bob Boulder. Paul Bodin to Andy Gray. In many ways, the man of the match, Andy Gray, for his work in midfield and his attacking work, and occasionally in defence as well. Over the top. Mitchell! Well, a good effort there by Mitchell with his back to goal. But Boulder anticipated it. He's been outstanding for Charlton. Well, the sort of save he needed to make, should make, and made it. Bacon. Taylor. Pardew. Kim Grant. Stuart Barmer. Paul Bacon. Charlton will be not at all displeased with the draw here. They're holding possession when they can. Andy Gray back in defence. Well, Charlton fans behind there don't agree with that decision, but foul against Pardew on Gray. We're into added time now in this game as Fraser Digby tries to get this into the Swindon half. Out of the Swindon half, I should say. Well, as referee Martin Boddenham brings an end to the match. It's 2 goals each, but what a thriller, what a plot. Swindon rather gave Charlton 2 goals for Dyer and for Nelson. Then the comeback, 2 goals in 6 minutes from Nicky Summerby and Colin Calderwood. Swindon skipper there, Colin Calderwood, will be disappointed with the week's work. They've had 2 home matches, 6 points were at stake. They've just got the 2 points, 1 against Birmingham, 1 from here. But at least from a 2-goal down situation, they didn't get beat. So a final score then of Swindon Town 2, Charlton Athletic 2.
Well, Mark, what do you think? Was it a point salvaged or points lost?
I think you asked me before the game, Alistair, it would certainly be points lost, but after 25 minutes and Charlton going 2-0 in front, it was definitely a point salvaged.
Well, a word about the conditions. Easy to play football on?
No,
Sure.
no, difficult for Swindon. It was sticky, there was sand in places, and for the ball players in the team, they needed an extra touch, and that really slowed the game down to Charlton's advantage.
It certainly did for that first goal. It was Charlton's more direct approach, which really paid dividends, didn't it?
That's right, yeah, and if anything, like Swindon were caught sleeping at the set plays. I mean, both the goals came, one from the free kick, one from the corner. Charlton's second goal, though, what was special about that? Well, nothing from Swindon's point of view, apart from it finishing the back of the net. It just came from a corner. I think, if anything, White got a touch on trying a defensive header, and it's an old situation where forwards, back defending, more often than not cause problems for the home defence. I think White got a flick on and Dyer just nipped in before anybody else to make it 2-0 for Charlton.
So Swindon, though, came back from that. What was the thing that turned the corner for them?
Well, I think obviously scoring their first goal as soon as they did, because if the match had gone on any longer, it does get harder to score. And Summerby, in fact, took his first goal and Swindon's first goal ever so well, which got them back in the game, got the crowd going, because the crowd had been dead. It was that kind of game where, you know, the crowd were probably waiting for something to happen. The players were waiting, certainly Swindon players, for the crowd to get behind them. But they got themselves back in the game, and fair credit to them. And the equaliser? Yeah, again from a corner, and a super header by Calderwood got in front of everybody, and it was a looping header into the far corner, and he certainly enjoyed it. Nice little dance down the touchline. In fact, it's the quickest I've seen him move for a while.
But where does this leave Swindon, though?
Well, they needed to win, didn't they? Because they've just started this run. I mean, all right, they won at Oxford the other week. They drew at home to Birmingham. That's another home draw again today. And if they're going to get themselves in that playoff promotion place, they have to win the home games and pick the points away from home. But the pitch is definitely a problem for Swindon at home. Well, they know what they've got to do. Thanks, Mark.
Swindon should be staging an inquest into scrappy goals conceded. Gary Nelson helping himself to the first, of Swindon's former player enjoying a gift-wrap return. Failing to defend with a proper header against a corner kick had Swindon 2 down. That's Alex Dyer, the scorer, after half an hour. The home side in a hole. They started to dig themselves out of it with Steve White's forceful work. After his first strike, he follows up to squeeze an opening for Nicky Summerby to score. Yes, the last-moment replacement for Glenn Hoddle had indeed made a vital contribution. And so did Colin Calderwood with a storming equaliser. That's the skipper's first goal of the season, and it saved the point. But overall, Colin knows it was a match his team should have won.